Miranda and welcome to Books 101. Today I'm doing a thoughts on video for Unravel Me by Tahereh Mafi. Now this is just going to be completely spoiler galore. If you have not read the Shadow Me series, I did a Shadow Me review and I'll leave the link down below. Make sure you go check that out. But this will be completely discussing spoilers of the second book in the Shadow Me trilogy, okay? Okay. Click out if you have not read this book. Okay, let's discuss Unravel Me. First of all, I know what you're thinking. This cover is just, it's ugly, it's ugly. Australia has ugly covers. I did have the Shadow Me cover and that was just like Juliet at the front, kind of looking really powerful. Then these covers started coming out in Australia and Ignite Me had the same cover, but I ordered it from America, so I have a different one. But, oh, isn't this just, it's an ugly cover. I mean, what is with Juliet's purple eye? I don't get this purple eye on this cover. Anyway, Unravel Me is just so good. The plot definitely heats up from Shadow Me. And reading this for the second time, I got a lot more out of it. 2 weeks have passed since the events in Shadow Me, and Juliet's at Omega Point, and that's how it all begins. And she kind of doesn't want to be there anymore, not socialising with anyone anymore, and she kind of lost her excitement about being there. This kind of pissed me off a little bit, because I'm like, Juliet, just be happy, you know, just get out there, talk to people. Juliet's character just grows so much because I've read Ignite Me now and she's just like a totally different person than Ignite Me. In this, she still pisses me off at the beginning. I have to admit, she still pisses me off at the beginning.
Life around here isn't what I expected it to be.
I hate how she keeps going on like,
if I don't figure out how to train properly, if I hurt someone on purpose by accident.
Juliet, calm down, girl. Calm down. People know you have this power. They will stay away from me. She kind of started pissing me off at the beginning of this book. Just a tad. She was like the Juliet in Shadow Me. Even though she's grown just a little tiny bit, she annoyed. And, you know, Kenji's kind of trying to help her, you know, comes her power to get stronger. And, you know, Adam and her have more makeout scenes. As always. Adam. Okay, let's talk about Adam in this book. Adam started to really annoy me so much. I really liked him in Shadow Me. And in here, he just started going downhill a little bit. Find out that Adam has a gift to disable powers, which I thought was kind of pointless in a way. No, Juliet's touch is hurting him, and I thought, like, if he could touch Juliet in Shadow Me, why couldn't this have been done in Shadow Me? Why did it have to be done in Unravel Me? And I thought, oh my god, it's probably done in Unravel Me because I wanted to bring Warner in as like the next like love interest for the love triangle. Adam starts to get just so annoying how he's always like,
oh Juliet, you know, I'm gonna try to be with you, I'm gonna try to get...
Juliet's all like,
But I don't want to hurt you.
it just carries on like that for a very, very long time. You know, Juliet starts thinking it's all her fault that Adam is here.
It's my fault he's here. It's my fault he's in danger. It's my fault when I wanted to kill him because I wanted to test him. And if it weren't for me, he'd still be living with James in a home that hasn't been destroyed.
Oh my god. And it's like,
My fault, my fault, my fault.
Gil, it ain't your fault. This is gonna happen sometime anyway. It's not your fault. So, no touchy to Adam, which is kind of sad in a way, but kind of happy because, you know, Warner comes. Warner! Now let's talk about Warner. Warner comes into this book about halfway through it, and it ties into Destroy Me, if you've all read Destroy Me, the in-betweeny book, between Shadow Me and Unravel Me. And, you know, Juliet sees Warner with the dog and she's like, oh shit, Warner can actually be kind of nice to things, like it's like so foraging, you know. Where Destroy Me, Warner isn't as bad as he's made out to be. He's actually really nice. Juliet kind of snaps out of her depressive state. When Kenji has to talk to her, Kenji in this book, we kind of get to know him more as a character, which is awesome. Because in Shadow Me, we didn't know really what to make of him. He was kind of like, But here, we know him more as a character. We know his personality more, and we grow more attached to the character of Kenji. Oh, that bird, shut up! Okay. Which I really, really loved because I love Kenji and I think everyone would want him as a best friend. Love when he's like to Juliet because this is exactly what I'd say to Juliet. I freaking scream it. It's like,
I'm sick of you guys being like caught up in your own little world all the time. You act like this whole thing, everything we do is a joke.
and she's like,
That's not true. I do take this seriously.
Bullshit. All you do is sit around and think about your feelings, you've got problems, who freaking who.
I love that. I just love that because I'm thinking finally someone is just getting to Juliet and just telling her, girl, you have problems, get over your problems, you're this lethal weapon. And you know, because she does, she keeps clinging to this sad little girl self when she can just be so much more out there and, you know, not feel bad about who she is. And she keeps thinking she's always so bad all the time, and it's just like, girl, you're not that bad. 156, when Juliet and Adam are trying to get back together again. You know, I did like like their relationship at the beginning, like I said before, but then it just started to get so freaking annoying. So funny, it's like,
Juliet, can I talk to you? Alone.
can't even eat because they're doing this in the middle of like a cafeteria and in the hallway.
There has to be something. Some kind of compromise, something I say that convince you to make this work. Tell me there's something.
And then, you know, Juliet's just like,
I will always love you.
No, don't say that, don't say that.
and Juliet's like,
I hate myself. My skin will never change.
and I'm still annoyed at Juliet here. I'm still freaking annoyed at her. Now things start to get juicy when some people from Omega Point get taken as hostages. So then they go, you know, to battle to try and get them back. And then we meet Warner's dad. This dude, freaking Anderson. He's such an idiot too. He's trying to make Warner shoot Juliet. Warner isn't gonna do this. Love it when Juliet gets pissed. And then she's like, holds Anderson up. All this blind rage is consuming her. And then she shoots him in the leg. And I'm just thinking, you go girl. You just shoot that dude in the leg. But then the big twist, yeah, when Adam sees, you know, sees Anderson on the floor, he's like,
My father. This man is my father.
when I read that for the first time, I'm just like, OMG. Oh, she's doing this whole, oh my god. This just reminded me of, you know, Vampire Diaries, where we have, you know, Stefan and Damon and Elena's kind of like caught between the two, making out with two brothers. Oh, except they're half brothers. I'm just thinking, oh, can this get any more twisted? This battle, Juliet creates an earthquake, which was just awesome. Juliet then just wants to kill Anderson, and she's kind of picked to look after Warner. You know, when we first kind of see him like this, it's a bit, I think you're just keeping on reading Juliet's diary, it's kind of getting annoying. But then we kind of start to see more about Warner, and you know, we find out that he has all these tattoos all over the place, and you really start to feel sorry for him when you see that he has all these scars on his back. You know, maybe there's another Warner behind this Stone Cold Warner, and Warner isn't exactly evil all the time. There is heart in him, and we see this definitely later on. You know, there is heart in Warner, and Warner does care. It's just because, you know, his father made him just so cold, he's not actually like that. Warner and Julia are just getting close. I'm thinking, yeah. And oh my god, when Warner shows her the other tattoo,
Would you like to see it?
it's just really low, and it's so funny because Juliet's like, when he's showing her this other tattoo, he said his real name is Aaron, which I thought, ooh, I can't picture Warner as an Aaron. I just picture Warner as Warner. Then I find out that Warner can actually take other people's power. And that's the whole reason why he can touch Julia. And I just kind of felt really, really sorry for Kenji in this, because Kenji had to go in the middle of everything. Then it is the big battle, and Anderson shoots Juliet. When Anderson freaking shoots Juliet, I'm there like, love how Warner saves her. I just think that is just, yeah. That's the moment I think where everyone just kind of has this little thing for Warner. You just can't help it. You gotta love Warner sometimes. He's just, bad boy sometimes, but you know, bad boys are always sometimes really cool. Everyone doesn't know that Juliet is still alive. And then it just kind of ends.
Leaving my gloves behind.
Then we are left on that cliffhanger for a night. So I hope you enjoyed my mini Unravel Me thoughts on video. I'm Miranda, thank you so much for watching. See ya.